Well, hello and welcome to a new random video. And in this video, guys, I'm here to do a tier maker of Metallica albums. So first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for the long time since I posted a video. Yeah, it's been quite a while. My computer broke. Now I'm back. Um, so guys, one thing that I have to tell you, I am a huge fan of Metallica, and I'm recording this on April 14, which means 72 seasons came out today. I've already been listening. I still need to listen a few bit more before I make an opinion about it. But without including 72 seasons, I might do a video about 72 seasons later. Without 72 seasons, I'm gonna do a tier maker of my opinion about the Metallica albums. Now, I know that my opinion is a bit controversial, especially because of this guy here. I know people like it, but you will see what I have to say about it. So I'm gonna do from the one that that I dislike the most. There's no album that I actually hate to the album that I like the most. So without no doubt, obviously, Saint Anger is the worst album. There's not much I have to say. If you watch the Some Kind of Monster documentary, you know that Metallica was going through a lot, and Metallica itself knows that this album sucks. They know it, we know it, and but it's not like it's like that moment of Metallica that we can understand. If you watch the Some Kind of Monster documentary, you can watch it. You will see why this album is so bad. They were going through a lot. It was really hard. They lost Jason Newsted, and James was going into what's the name of that? I forgot the name. You know what I'm talking about. He's leaving his addiction, and it was a hard moment. But yeah, still, the album sucks. Those snares, oh my god. And no solos. But now, what am I gonna put after this? So, first of all, I'm gonna leave the C tier without nothing because all of these albums in here, all of them are much better than Saint Anger. I want to leave that gap just so you know that an album that I pick from here is there is no bad album. Simply, there's no bad album in here. There is just worse ones than the other ones, but no one is bad. There's no bad album. But I think I'm gonna have to go for this. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but I just I like the Black Album, but I just like the others more. That's it, guys. I'm sorry. I know you. There are a lot of people that like the Black Album, but I have to say something. To me, Black Album is just about pretty much two songs: "The Unforgiven" and "The Wolf and Man." That's basically it. Enter Sandman and Nothing Else Matters are the two most known songs about Metallica. But to me, The Unforgiven alone is better than the whole album alone. Just Unforgiven makes the entire album for me. That's basically it. Unforgiven is a really good song. But I want to put just side by side. I'm gonna put Death Magnetic. Yeah, I think I put them both on the same tier. Death Magnetic is by far the album that I know the less. No, except 72 seasons, of course. Um, Death Magnetic, I don't know. I love The Day That Never Comes. I love Cyanide, and there's also that moment that like in 2018 when we saw Metallica releasing this album and see them back to the thrash metal. Although it was not as good as it was on the first four albums that Metallica released, it was still like that hope we had. Like we were listening to this. I didn't listen to this in 2018. 2008. I'm just saying that what I think people must have listened to, what I what I feel like today. But that Magnetic was just an album that, although it's not that good, it is an album that gives us a thrash metal, gives us that nostalgia of the first four albums. So it's still a pretty decent album, just like Black Album to me. I know a lot of people would do this, but no, I'd rather do this. Now, What am I gonna go for next? Yeah, I'm gonna. Mm, can I have like another tier? How do I place another tier? Have a row. Have a row below. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. Okay, okay, okay. Let me. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to change the name of them all. Wait a second. So this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Okay. Now on the next tier, I'm gonna put Hardwire to Self-Destruct. Hardwire to Self-Destruct is an album that I definitely listen more than these albums. It's an album that I enjoy the most from those that are already in here, but it's still not a perfect album. It's just decent, pretty much. It's slightly like I put in another tier, but it's just slightly better to me. There's no huge hype. I love Hardwired. I love Halo on Fire. Especially, I love Spit Out the Bone. Huge. I love Spit Out the Bone. But there's also some not so good songs like The Mankind. What was the other one? I don't remember. Here Comes Revenge. I'm not much of a fan of Here Comes Revenge. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hardware Self Destruct. It's the most recent album, if we're not counting 72 Seasons that comes out on the day that I'm recording. But yeah, came out 2016. Another Hope, bringing the thrash metal, not so thrashy at all, but Spit Out the Bone. It's another album that made another song that made the entire album. Now, after this, I'm gonna have to put Reload on the same tier. I want to make sure that you guys understand that I like Reload more than no, I like Load more than Reload. Reload is basically to me it's the same as Load, so I can just talk about them both, but I'm gonna put Load in here. Uh, Load and Reload are basically the same thing. It was that moment that Metallica just changed everything. Uh, Basically they stopped doing metal to make me do like something like hard rock. Some That's even Mama said that is kind of country. But yeah, but the thing that I really like about these albums is not the fact that they stopped being trashy, because I really, as you can see, I love their thrash moments. But the lyrics, the lyrics on this made me love this album so much. Of course, I want to just say that there are really, really awful songs on these two albums, like Slither and Poor Twisted Me. I hate those songs. That moment on Slither that the James is singing "See you crawling." Oh my god! That moment he says that with like that. I don't know. It's what the hell is that on his voice? Like some effect. Oh my god, that's so awful. And the poor twisted me also has like an echo when he's saying "Oh, poor twisted me." That's that's awful. That's my god. But everything else on the album, either I find just decent or actually really good. For example, on Load, we got King Nothing, really good song. We got uh, what are the other songs? We got Mama Said, that James Hetfield just taught every other country singer how to sing country. We got The Outlaw Torn, really, really underrated song. Guys, really listen to Outlaw Thorn. That song is really good. We got Until It Sleeps. Yeah, everybody knows Until It Sleeps. And we got to me the most favorite song of these two albums, which is Bleeding Me. Bleeding Me, it's perfect. I love that song. Also, we got some songs that I find decent. They could be good, but I just don't find it good because of the solo, which is The House that Jack Built. I love that song, but that solo sounds like someone is throwing up. No, this was a moment that Kirk was overusing the wah pedal. Oh my god. I just want to kill myself when I listen to one of those solos. About Reload, we got really good songs like Fuel. Fuel is the like usually people hate a lot on Reload, but Fuel is like that guilty pleasure that everyone has. We got I can enjoy The Memory Remains. We got Low Man's Lyrics. That song is beautiful. Low Man's Lyrics is awesome. We got Fixer. That is another awesome song. My God, these two albums, guys, if you don't like them, give it a try and look at the lyrics of the songs. Focus on the lyrics. They're so good. Okay, after this, without any doubt, I'm gonna place Kill 'Em All on the same level as Load. Why do I place Kill 'Em All in here? Kill 'Em All was the first Metallica album, released in '83, if I'm not mistaken. Kill 'Em All is just a banger. All the songs in here, lovely. I love them all. The only problem here is, I think, is the production. It's not that good, but it's their first album. Okay, it's fine. We songs that I can say that are really good. We got Kill 'Em All. No, Kill 'Em All is the name of the album. We got Seek and Destroy. We got what were the songs? We got the Four Horsemen, beautiful song. We got my favorite one, the Anesthesia Pulling Teeth. Oh my God, Cliff Burton, I fucking love you. Anesthesia Pulling Teeth is so awesome. We got Hit the Lights, which is the to me the most like song that to be hyped. I love Kill 'Em All. I love Hit the Lights. Motor Breath, dude. If you drive while listening to Motor Breath, you feel that. My God, this like there's even some songs that people don't enjoy that much, like Jump in the Fire. I like it. I find it pretty decent. Phantom Lord, I find it pretty underrated. People should like it more. That moment when he says, "Bow down to the Phantom Lord." That moment is awesome. We got Metal Militia with all like when you're listening to what is it called? The marching. When the song is ending and you're listening like to people marching at the ending of the album. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, Kill 'Em All. It's a really good album, and I'm placing it in here, side by look. Like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this like on to the left is the ones that I like the most. To the right is the ones that I dislike the most. Now after this, we got the three best ones in here. I think everybody agrees that these are the three best ones. If you're not a Black Album sucker, uh, like these three are definitely gonna go on the S tier. But which one is the worst? I think the worst to me. I know a lot of people will disagree, but to me it's Ride the Lightning. I know probably people would put this at first or second place. It was my first place for a long time. Then I swapped it to second when I started listening to Master of Puppets, and then I swapped to third when I started listening to Injustice for All. Ride the Lightning is basically the same thing as Kill 'Em All, but less energy, better production, and better lyrics at all. It's just a major upgrade from Kill 'Em All, and it puts a lot of emotion on it. We got the first power ballad, Fade to Black, which is by far to me the best song of the album. But we got a lot of good songs. We got For Whom the Bell Tolls. My God, that's that is awesome. We got Escape that a lot of people don't like. I do like that moment when I like that. I really like the Escape. We got I'm missing the name of the song. Oh, Creeping Death, of course. Creeping Death is an awesome song. Awesome song. Can't forget about it. That moment, Creeping Death, when they're die, die. If you watch Creeping Death on live, I never watched Metallica on live, but I've seen a lot of videos of Metallica on live. The crowd screaming, die, die. And James just die by my hand. I creep across the land. That's awesome. That part of the song does everything to me. It's so good. And we got, of course, the Call of Cthulhu to finish the album. Perfect. Like that album starts with Fight Fire with Fire, which is a song that personally I don't enjoy the most, but gives a lot of energy, and finishes with the Call of Cthulhu, which is such a power, powerful song. My God, it's awesome. But yeah, moving on to the second place, I'm gonna go with Unjustice for All. Unjustice for All, it would be my first place if Cliff Burton was alive. If like listen to what I'm gonna say. If Cliff Burton didn't die after the Master of Puppets, and he was there when they recorded Unjustice for All, not only this album wouldn't be called Unjustice for All, because if you heard the entire album and you listen to Live Is to Die, you know why this album is called Unjustice for All. And basically, if Cliff Burton was there, just seeing how that Cliff Burton was evolving from Kill 'Em All with Anastasia pulling teeth to For Whom the Bell Tolls to then Orion on Master of Puppets. On this album, Cliff Burton was gonna destroy. He was gonna destroy. This album was gonna be the best, very best album of metal ever made if Cliff Burton was alive. But yeah, about Injustice for All. We got Blackened. Lovely. Oh my god, I love Blackened. That moment, see your mother die. And then that pre-chorus. The pre-chorus, I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh my god, that is lovely. I'm not such a fan of the chorus itself. The not pre-chorus. What am I saying? The pre-solo. Never mind, guys. The pre-solo. That's what I'm trying to say. That's awesome. I'm not much of a fan of the solo, but the pre-solo, it's awesome. Those like synchronize. I don't know what is it called. I'm not a musician myself, but I don't know what is it called. Like when James and Kirk are playing the same riff. I don't know if it's called a riff, but like at the same time, like they're playing both exactly the same thing, or like the notes a bit similar, but the two guitars you can listen them separately, but they sound pretty much the same. Like for example, on the pre-solo, you can listen to the both guitars playing that. It sounds so awesome, and Justice for All is full of that. Oh my god, how I love to listen to that. Kirk and James playing at the same time, like an harmony. Should I call it an harmony? It sounds so good. Then we got Injustice for All, which is I love the lyrics on that song. Oh my god, Justice for All is such a huge critic. Like this entire album, I can tell you my interpretation of the album, but it's pretty much Metallica is just saying the injustice in the world after seeing Cliff Burton die. Like how unfair it is. It's obvious that after Cliff Burton dies, they just release an album called Injustice for All. It has to be related. Then what are the things that are in the album? We got oh, of course, we got my favorite song of the whole world, not only from Metallica. My favorite song of everything. Each one, it's perfect. It's the perfection itself. There's nothing better, nothing more perfect you can do than one. Then we got Harvester of Sorrow, for example. I'm not much of a fan. I don't know why people love Harvester of Sorrow so much. It's much just my opinion, okay, guys. We got To Live Is to Die. Beautiful. Just nothing else we can say. It's beautiful. And we finish with Dyer's Eve, which is probably the most aggressive song that Metallica's ever made, the most heaviest song. Dear mother, dear father. Oh my god, that song is so strong. And then we go for the very best album, Master of Puppets. Nothing to say. This is, I think we can say, it's the best metal album ever made. It's perfect. This album is perfect. We start with Battery, full of energy. Master of Puppets, another perfect song. It's my second favorite song. We got Welcome Home Sanitarium. We got what is it called? The one about Cthulhu. Not remembering the name of the song. We got Disposable Heroes. We got Leper Messiah. Ah, I don't remember. The Thing That Should Not Be. Then we got the Cliff Burton's masterpiece, Orion. Oh my god, how Orion is so beautiful. And then we finish with Damage Incorporated, which is also lovely. There's no song in here that is not like A tier above. The major of the songs are S tier. I just not much of a fan of Leper Messiah, but all the others S tier. But even Leper Messiah, I would put like A tier. If like they made Leper Messiah slightly better, oh my god, perfect. There's nothing you can do better than Master of Puppets. But yeah, this is it, guys. This was the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.